This is the Daypack Mini and the Tactical Baby Carrier bundle. Now this set includes the Daypack Mini, our iconic drop zone changing mat, and of course the Tactical Baby Carrier. Now this Mini packs a lot of features into a small space, and everything that you see here is constructed of a water-resistant PVC lined 600D tactical polyester, and as always they use YKK zippers and other premium hardware on all of the straps and buckles. The interior of the bag and the changing mat are lined with a 210D nylon, while the inside of the carrier has a soft cotton removable liner that is machine washable. Now let's take a closer look at each one of these items. The Daypack Mini is the smaller brother to the full-size Daypack 3.0 and measures 15 inches by 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches. And for comparison, that's about half of the total volume of its big brother, but only about 5 inches shorter. On the front of the bag here, just behind the Velcro, is a soft felt-lined pocket for things like your cell phone or your sunglasses to keep them from getting scratched. Just below that is an area of MOLLE webbing where you can attach some of our pouches. To do this, you'll use the straps on the back of the pouch to attach it to the bag in any location that works best for you. The Mini is compatible with the bottle pouch, the dump pouch, or the vertical wipes pouch. You can also use the webbing to secure things like pens and hair clips, or you can hang things from it with a carabiner like a pacifier or your car keys. On either side of the webbing is a pair of zippers to access the pocket on the front of the bag. Now there's two things about this pocket. First, if you unzip both of the zippers, it becomes a complete pass-through and you can put larger things in there like a blanket or a towel. Second is the way that we've positioned the zippers allows you to easily access the pocket from either side without having to completely remove the bag, which is great if you're on the go and need to grab something. It has an abrasion-resistant rubberized bottom, 2 elastic bottle pouches, and our signature wraparound carry handle. The shoulder straps are contoured and padded with a closed-cell foam and air mesh on the back, and also includes these removable sternum straps to ensure you or the kids stay comfortable wearing this for long periods of time. Now moving on to the inside of the bag, which can be accessed through the double YKK zippers, opens up completely to give you a full view of what's inside your bag. In here, you'll see the rear panel has a few pockets and dividers, and then you have this other mesh pocket on the back of the front panel that has zippers on both the top and the bottom, so that depending on how you access the pocket, your things aren't falling out all over the place. The baby carrier was designed with a minimalistic approach, meaning it's going to be practical, lightweight, and easy to use on your own. The baby carrier is registered and meets all safety requirements for ASTM and CPSIA. The outer portion of the carrier is constructed of a 600D tactical polyester, nylon webbing, and UTX buckles, while the interior has a removable soft cotton liner that can be machine washed if needed. Now while I've got it on, let's talk about the front of the carrier, and then I'll show you guys how to put it on in the ease of use. At the top, the first thing you're going to notice is the Velcro panel. This is a must for any of your favorite patches. Moving down from there, you'll notice the MOLLE webbing. This is going to allow you to customize the carrier with any of our modular pouches and accessories. You can also use this webbing to hook a carabiner to it, so you can keep track of those smaller items like your car keys or pacifiers or anything else that can be clipped on. This system is also compatible with any other MOLLE pouches and accessories on the market. At the bottom, you'll notice this nice wide base. This is going to give your baby really good hip support, particularly to the thighs for a healthier hip position, preventing the hip dysplasia problems that a lot of other baby carriers have. In the back, you'll see these 2 crisscross shoulder pads rather than a full panel. This is great for several reasons. Again, it's a more practical design, so it's much lighter, it's cooler, and it naturally brings the straps in closer to your neck rather than further out on your shoulders. This means there's less leverage on your shoulders and back, which is less felt weight on your body, keeping you and the baby more comfortable for longer. This also means that you can wear the day pack with the baby carrier. So when you need to access something from your bag, you can just take it off or swing it around to get what you need and get back to enjoying your day, versus having to get someone to unclip something from your back, or you're disrupting the baby and taking the whole thing off to get something out. You can be a one-person operation and be very effective. Now let me take this off and show you guys some more. Now, if you guys don't know already, you'll find out that not every baby wants to be in a baby carrier all the time. So being small like this allows you to fold it up and put it into a bag or throw it in the bottom of a stroller versus some of the bigger, clunkier carriers where you're stuck like carrying it around or walking it back to the car. As I mentioned before, there's a removable liner. This soft padded cotton liner is easily removable with Velcro and has a soft comfort forming elastic and is completely machine washable because, you know, things happen. Before you put the carrier on, you'll notice the shoulder straps where they cross, they're sewn together so they can't get tangled up and come undone. That's one less thing you have to worry about. These shoulder straps are also padded and backed with an air mesh, making it that much more comfortable. Now before you put the carrier on, you're going to want to make sure it's opened up completely all the way. And then you're going to put the straps over your head and they're going to be crisscrossed in the back, and you'll take these straps and you'll buckle them into the first set of buckles that are going to be hiding kind of just right here behind the liner. So once you buckle those, then you can kind of pull this guy up and you'll buckle one buckle. It's like one of these mid buckles. You'll buckle that, and then you take your baby, and this is where you want to kind of just start feeding one leg through the first opening and get them into the carrier, keeping support on the baby the whole time as you buckle it in. And then you buckle the second one up front, and this is where you can kind of make a few adjustments, making sure you got some support going on, and then buckle this last set up at the top. Just going to give that upper body and head support if you need it. Now I'll go ahead and start making a few more adjustments. These are going to be your ride height, the first set of buckles. So if I had loosened these guys up a lot, you'll see how low it gets. You want to make sure that these are nice and snug and the ride height of the baby is high enough to where you can kiss the baby's head. And again, just make a few more adjustments here, giving the baby enough back support so it's not hunched over really bad. You want to make sure that it's got a lot of support and sitting upright in a nice healthy position, and then adjust the top straps accordingly. And these have locking tabs on them, so once you make that adjustment, you can lock it down, ensuring that they're not going to come slipping loose or coming out of adjustment. Now, as you just saw, I was able to put the carrier on and make all of the adjustments on my own, and that's because we put all of the buckles and the adjustments in the front of the carrier where you can easily access them. To use the carrier in a forward-facing position, just flip the top of the carrier down at the bottom of the Velcro before buckling the top buckles, then adjust the straps as needed. These small tabs at the bottom are simply to close the leg hole a little bit for infants. Just loop these straps over like this, make any required adjustment to the strap, and use at your discretion. Last thing I want to point out is I don't have anything around my waist. This will allow you to still access anything that you might have around your waist or on your belt. Guys, that's it for the Daypack Mini and the baby carrier bundle. Now keep in mind, when you bundle, you save, so you do get a better deal when you buy this as a set. It's available in multiple colors. If you have any questions at all, use the message button at the bottom of the website or shoot us an email to support@tacticalbabygear.com.